Good morning, good morning. I believe you can hear me. If you can hear me loud and clear, please drop a comment. If you can hear me loud and clear, please drop a comment. Good morning, good morning. If you can hear me loud and clear, drop a comment. If you can see my screen, also respond, please. Can you see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mr. Raphael, good morning. All right, all right. All right, so today is 13th of March, and PPI data is expected from the United States by 1:30 p.m. Core PPI will be released by 1:30 p.m. So it's a news you need to watch out for. It's a news you need to watch out for. Those of you considering trading the USD pairs, you need to watch out for this news. It's a major news and it's going to have a high impact. It's an high impact news. Okay, so the previous was 0.3% and the forecast is 0.3%, meaning they are not expecting any increase. It means they are not expecting any increase. They are not expecting any increase. Can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me? Please confirm you can still hear me loud and clear. Okay, so they are not expecting any increase. Then unemployment claims also will be released by 1:30. The previous was 221 and the forecast is 226. 226. So they're expecting this is an increase. This is an increase. And if unemployment claims increases, if the number of people that are unemployed, if it increases, you should expect the dollar to be weak. So yeah, they are expecting an increase from 221 to 226. They are expecting increase on this, and that will be negative for the dollar. If there is an increase, it will be negative for the dollar. If there is decrease, if the actual is less than the forecast, then that will be positive for the dollar. I hope that is clear. Okay, so let's look at DXY. What is the trend on DXY? What is the current trend on DXY? What is the current trend on DXY? I still feel DXY is bearish. I still feel DXY is bearish, but let's see what we have here. Okay, so price just tested a resistance level. Price just tested the resistance level. Okay, price just tested the resistance level, and as you can see, there is a strong rejection from that level. So if the current 4-hour candle closes as a shooting star, if the current 4-hour candle closes as a shooting star, I would go bearish on DXY. If the current candle closes as a shooting star, I would go bearish, but I would wait for price to close below the low of this candle. If a bearish candle closed below the low of this candle, I would be bearish on DXY today. Okay, I would be bearish on DXY today if a candle, 1-hour candle closes below the low of this candle. I hope that is clear. So my bias on DXY, okay, is bearish if the current 1-hour candle or 1-hour candle and a 1-hour candle closes below this level. That is when I would go bearish on DXY. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? So what are your thoughts on GU? Mr. Victory, Mr. Raphael, what are your thoughts on GU? What's your take on GU? What's your take on GU? Let me know in the comment section. What's your bias on GU? Let's start with the daily. Yesterday is a spinning top. Yesterday candle closed as a spinning top, which indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish. It means that if today's candle closes bearish, we should expect more bearish move on GBP USD. If today's candle closes bearish, yesterday was a spinning top. If today's candle closes bearish, then we should expect more bearish move on GU. Okay, let's see what we have on 4-hour at the moment. Okay, you can see what we have on 4-hour. I would be going bullish on GBP USD. As you can see, price just tested this support zone. Can you see that? Price just tested this support zone. Can you see that? And there's a strong rejection from that zone. So if the current 4-hour candle closes above this zone, I would consider going bullish on GBP USD. If the current 4-hour candle closes above this demand zone, a supply zone turn demand zone, a resistance zone turn support zone. If the current 4-hour, I think this candle will close by 10 a.m. Nigerian time, I would consider going bullish on GBP USD. Okay, I will consider going bullish on GBP USD, but I would like to see price close above the high of this candle. Okay, 1-hour candle should close above the high of this bearish candle. That is when I would consider going bullish. A shift in market structure on lower time frame. Let's go to time frame. That would be a shift in market structure on lower time frame. Let's see. Let's confirm that. Okay. So here on 5 minutes, this is lower high. This is lower high. You can see this is lower high, lower high, lower high. You can see. So if 1-hour candle closes above this level, that would be a shift in market structure. I'll be considering going bullish on GBP USD above this level. I hope that is clear. That's my take. Technically, yeah, technically GU is still bullish. Technically, but I want to see price close above this level before I go bullish on GU. So let me see. My risk on this trade will be, let's say, 30 pips. 30 pips, and my take profit will be 50 pips. Okay, because of the major news that will be released by 1:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m. I want to take my TP. I hope the market will hit my TP or stop loss before the news is released. Okay, so let's see how the current 1-hour candle would close. Okay, you can see the pattern we have here is a spinning bottom. And this binding bottom formed at a, you can see this fair value gap. Can you see this fair value gap? This fair value gap on 1 hour. So this pattern formed at a fair value gap. You can see that this fair value gap here. Let me go down to 15 minutes. Let's see the fair value gap on 15 minutes. So you can see we had a fair value gap here. This fair value gap here. Okay, you can see price tested that fair value gap. But if we are to work with the 1 hour fair value gap, this 1 hour fair value gap, you would see that price has already filled this fair value gap, this 1 hour fair value gap. And after filling that fair value gap, now the reason price might not come to fill this fair value gap we identified on 15 minutes is this resistance level, which became a support. You can see this resistance level, which became a support, could be the reason price will not fill the 15-minute fair value gap. This is like breaker. This is like a breaker block. This resistance, turn support is like a breaker. Okay, so price might not fill this fair value gap on 15 minutes. But before we jump in and start buying, patiently wait for 1 hour candle to close above this high before you buy. That's my take. I hope that is clear. Okay, so that's my take on GBP USD. Let's look at USD JPY. Before we look at USD JPY, let's look at GBP JPY. Okay, daily GBP JPY. It's been bearish since the market opened. It's been bearish since the market opened. My buyers on after the close of yesterday candle, I had plans to sell GJ. I had plans to sell GJ below this level before the after this candlestick closed below. This is where I should have ended this move. So I want to see GBP JPY pull back. I think it has created a fair value gap. I'm hoping it will pull back to fill this fair value gap. Okay, this is where I'll be considering selling GJ. I want to see price pull back, fill this fair value gap before coming to fill this sell side fair value gap. So if I sell from this zone, I'll be aiming for this zone. This is where I'll be aiming for as my TP, this fair value gap. Okay, so that's my take on GBP JPY. Okay, my buyers, I'm looking for sell on GBP JPY. Well, I want to see price pull back, fill this fair value gap before going bearish on USD on GBP JPY. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. Let's see USD JPY. So you guys yesterday, my bias for USD JPY is bearish. I shared this with you guys yesterday. I told you guys USD JPY is going to come and fill this fair value gap. And after filling that fair value gap, we should expect it to sell. And you can see that is what played out. The daily price filled the fair value gap. What happened? Price dropped. You can see, go to 1 hour. So you can see. So this would have been the best entry. The close of this bearish candle would have been the best entry for USD JPY. This is where one would have sold. Sold from this point, your stop loss, you could have used this level 45. Okay, so if your risk is 45, you would have gone for at least 60, 65 pips. You can see that's done over 110 pips. So I want to see price pull back. Okay, I want to see price pull back before going bearish. My bias on UJ is bearish, but it's likely going to pull back. You can see we have a fair value gap here. It is likely going to pull back to fill this fair value gap before going bearish. It would be wise to sell USD JPY at the current market price. Okay, like I told you guys, I think it was on Monday also. This fair value gap, this is where USD JPY is heading to. It's coming to fill this fair value gap. And if it's coming to fill this fair value gap and price is at this area at the moment, I cannot take the risk selling. Are you getting me? I will not take the risk. The risk reward from this point to this zone is very poor. It's very poor. So I can't take this trade. There has to be a pullback. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Is that clear? Is that clear? So that's my take on USJPY. It's bearish. The trend is bearish, but price needs to pull back before going bearish on USJPY. Gold is still bullish. Gold is still bullish. There is a high probability price. Gold is going to come clear. The liquidity residing at this is going to create a new high. There is a high probability gold is going to create a new high. Okay, gold is going to create a new high. It's going to create a new high. Gold is still bullish. It is still bullish. It is still bullish. Broke out from this resistance yesterday. Broke out from this resistance. That tells me demand is higher than supply. Demand is higher than supply. So it's coming for this high. It's coming for this high. Exactly. My bias on gold is still bullish. Still bullish. So it might want to pull back. Probably they would use the fundamentals to pull price back to this fair value gap. They might want to use the news fundamentals to pull the price back to fill this fair value gap. It means that if I want to take a trade on gold right now, since I'm aware I know that there's a high probability they will come for this fair value gap, my stop loss must be below this fair value gap. So I need to know the risk, okay, the risk that will be involved. If I'm not comfortable with the risk, then I can't execute the trade at the moment. I can't execute the trade now if the risk is too much. So from this point, if I decide to buy, from this point, my stop loss will be around this area. This is 206 pips. That risk is too high. I can't take that risk. So I have no choice than to wait for price to pull back, fill this fair value gap before going bullish. I cannot buy at the current market price because my stop loss would be below this zone. So it will not be wise for me to buy at this point. The risk is too high. The risk is too high. Unless you have an active trade on gold, good. If you don't have an active trade on gold, I won't advise that you take a buy trade on gold from the current market price. Exactly. Exactly, guys. Exactly. Mr. Amuda, good morning. How are you doing? Which other instrument do you want us to look at? My high is on Euro Aussie. This Euro Aussie, I think I would be selling Euro Aussie, but I need to see on 15 minutes. I want to see 15 minutes candle close below this low. This is where I would be considering selling Euro Australian dollar. I want a 15 minutes. I want to see a 15 minutes candle close below this low. Okay. I want to see 15 minutes close below that low before I will consider going bearish on Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie has a probability of coming back, pulling back to fill this fair value gap. Also possible Euro Aussie will pull back to fill this fair value gap before going bearish. Okay, before going bearish, it's likely going to come and fill this fair value gap. That's what I see on Euro Aussie. So it's either price pulls back to fill this fair value gap for me to sell, or price breaks the low of this candle. Okay, price should break the low of this candle, and also on 4 hour, the 4 hour candle should close as a bearish reversal pattern. So if the current 4 hour candle closes as a doji or a spinning top, go to 1 hour. On 1 hour, I should be able to identify a bearish reversal pattern on 1 hour. So you can see on 1 hour, we have a bearish reversal pattern on 1 hour. This is a shooting star. This is a shooting star. Then on 15 minutes, price should break out from the low of this candle, which I believe would be the most recent higher low. It would be the most recent higher low on lower time frame. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 1 minute time frame. Okay, so that would be a shift in market structure if 15 minutes candle closes below the low of this candle. I hope that is clear. That's my take on Euro Australian dollar. Okay, I'm looking for sell opportunity on Euro Australian dollar. If you look at the daily time frame, you can see what we have here. This is a shooting star, though not a valid one. It's a shooting star. And yesterday candle closed bearish. It closed bearish and it closed below the low of, this was Tuesday candle. This was Tuesday candle. It closed below the low of Tuesday candle. That tells me there is more supply. We have traders who are willing to sell than buy. We have more traders who are willing to sell than buy. So this defines the trend on Euro Australian dollar to be bearish. You can see. So all this I think is a pullback. It's a pullback to fill fair value gaps. It's a pullback. You can also see on the 4 hour time frame, we have a fair value gap. You can see this fair value gap. So the current pullback might just be to fill the fair value gap. And I think they've already filled that fair value gap. Can you see that? This fair value gap has been filled. So all I need to see is a bearish reversal pattern form on 4 hour time frame, also on 1 hour time frame, then shift to market structure on lower time frame. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? Any question? Do you have any question? Which other instrument do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Which other instrument do you want us to look at? Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD has cleared liquidity residing at these previous lows. Okay, it has cleared liquidity residing at this previous low. And I think it has filled this fair value gap. Let's see. Yeah, it has filled this fair value gap. So all I need to do is wait for, you can see we had this fair value gap here and we had resistance here which became a support. Okay, so the fair value gap is in confluence with the resistance level which became a support. So all I need to do is wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on Euro USD. Okay, so if this candle, the current 1 hour candle, if it closes as an hammer, that would be a good time to buy. If it closes as an hammer, it has cleared liquidity and also filled this fair value gap. Okay, so wait for 1 hour candle to close. No, okay, this is 4 hour. If 4 hour candle closes as an hammer, I'll go down to 1 hour. I want to ensure that bullish reversal pattern has formed on 1 hour time frame. Okay, so this is what we have on 1 hour. Okay, we had the fair value gap here on 1 hour also that has been filled. Okay, but the pattern we have here is not a valid bullish reversal pattern. But let's go down to 15 minutes. After the formation of this candle, let's see if we can identify a bullish reversal pattern on 15 minutes time frame. Let's see. So here, not a valid bullish reversal pattern, But if this candle closes above the high, that will be an engulfing pattern. Okay, that will be engulfing. If 15 minutes candle closes above this high, this will be an engulfing pattern on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so 15 minutes candle closes, I might go bullish. Okay, if 15 minutes candle closes above that high, I would be taking a buy trade on EU. I will be taking a buy trade on EU if the candle closes above that level. My stop loss, my stop loss will be 30 pips. My TP will be 50 pips. Okay, my TP will be 50 pips. My stop loss will be 30 pips. Okay, let's see, 50 pips. I know it's likely going to come for the liquidity resetting at this previous high, this high of yesterday. This high, so that will be 50 pips. So that is my take on EU. You can take the trade with me. Please ensure you apply proper risk and money management. Please ensure you apply proper risk and money management. Okay. Ensure you apply proper risk. GU also, I think it's set for buy. Okay. GU is buy. Let me see the risk on GU. Let me see the risk on GU. Okay, I can take 30 pip risk on GU. I think the GU will make sense. You know, GU is very volatile. GU is very volatile. So I think I will go for GU. I think I will go for GU by 30 pip SL and 30 pip SL and I believe it has also cleared the low of the Asian session. It has cleared the low of the Asian session. So the risk will be a good one. 30. Okay, so I would go for GU. I would go for GU. I think 15 minutes has closed. Let's see. Okay, 15. Let me see 1 hour. Okay, let me take a buy on GU. Few minutes, guys. Let me take a buy on GU. Okay. GU buy. Stop loss 30 pips. Take profit 50 pips. 1.2932. I'm executing it on my phone. 1.2932 and CP 1.3012. Okay. And any question, guys? Any question? Do you have any question? Let me know in the comment section. So I just took a trade on GU right now. GU. I'm buying GU. Okay. My stop loss is 30 pips. My TP is 50 pips. So that's my first trade for today. You can take EU or GU. EU also. Okay. EU also is buy at the moment. Buy. Okay. Can take GU or EU, 30 pips stop loss and 50 pips take profit. Okay. Once the market hits, what's it called? Once you make 30 pips profit, adjust your stop loss to break even. Once the market gives you 30 pips profit, adjust your stop loss to break even. I hope that is clear. Adjust your stop loss to break even once your profits gets to 30 pips. Adjust your stop loss to break even. Do you have any question? Let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Please do not over leverage. Don't over leverage, and ensure you apply stop loss. Don't over leverage. Ensure you apply stop loss. I hope that is clear. Ensure you apply SL. Any question? Any question? If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Any question? Any question? Please, if you are yet to give this video a thumbs up, please do give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time participating in the live stream, do subscribe to the channel so that anytime I drop a video or come on live, you get notified by YouTube. You don't want to be missing any of the classes. You should subscribe. And those of you who are yet to watch yesterday replay, yesterday I shared with you guys how you can earn consistently, trading with the pivot points strategy. So if you have not watched yesterday replay, please do. Please do. Okay. Any question? Any question? Any question? Let me know in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Do you have any question, guys? Do you have any question? Suppose there are no questions. Suppose there are no questions. No questions, no questions. Is there another instrument you want us to look at? Look at good. Okay, let's just see USD card before we end this session. Let's see USD card. My bias for USD card still remains bearish. It still remains bearish. Let's start with the daily. So yesterday candle, as you can see, it closed bearish, strongly bearish after the formation of this spinning top. I see the spinning top that was on Tuesday, right? It was on Tuesday. It formed at this resistance level. It formed at this resistance level. Okay. So after the formation of this spinning top, after the formation of the spinning top, let's see what we had on 4-hour time frame. Let me show you guys the entry of 4-hour. Okay, this would have been the best entry on 4-hour. This, okay, if this candlestick closed below, this 4-hour candle closed below the low of this candle, that would have been the right time. And where is USD card heading to? You can see this fair value gap. This is where USD card is heading to. It's coming to fill this fair value gap. It's coming to fill this fair value gap. That's my take on USD card. It's coming to fill this fair value gap. So if this candle closes as a shooting star, if this candle closes as a shooting star, you should consider going bearish on USD card. If the current candle closes bearish, you can see what we had on 1-hour time frame. You can see these are bullish reversal pattern on 1-hour time frame, and I think a fair value gap was created around this area. You can also see that we had a support here which became a resistance. We had a support which became a resistance. Also, we had a support. So price pulled back to test this support on resistance. You can see support on resistance, and after price filled that gap, look at the pattern that formed. I told you guys, when a fair value gap or a supply zone has been filled, wait for a bearish reversal pattern to form before you go bearish. You can see. So you can see the pattern we have here. This candle closes bearish, that will be an engulfing pattern. That will be an engulfing pattern. So that's my take on USD card. USD card is still bearish. It is still bearish. It is still bearish. You want to sell USD card? Let's see. You want to sell from the current market price. Stop loss should be 30 pips, which is few pips above this high. Few pips above this high, and your TP, your first TP, should be 50 pips. Okay, your first TP should be 50 pips. It's going to come for this low. It's going to come for this low. Okay, and if it breaks this low, there's a probability it will still push down. So that's my take on USD card. The best risk to take on USD card is bearish. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? Any question? Your questions in the comment section. Any question? Any question, guys? Any question? All right, guys, that will be all for today's session. Since you guys don't have questions, that will be all. Remember, we are expecting a major news by 1:30 p.m. I think is how many hours from now? That should be like 3 hours, right? 3 to 4 hours from now. So please don't be reckless, please. Okay, like this trade I took on GBP USD now, I hope it's my TP or my SL before the news is released. I want to be out of the trade. But if it doesn't hit before the news is released, if it's in profit, all I need to do is just trade my stop. All I need to do is just trade my stop. Okay, so that is it for today's session. Appreciate you all for your participation, and I wish you all a profitable trading day. Bye for now. Hopefully by 1:15, if I'm on seat on by 1:15, I might come on by 1:15. Let's see how the market will react to PPI data. Okay, if I'm on seat, I would come online by 1:15 p.m. So expect the meeting link on the WhatsApp group and Telegram. All right, guys. Bye.